So sick just to fucking sway side to side to get your legs to move and then spit on every corner. So sick.
Where do you think that guy's going?
Probably one of our units. Rental application. What's going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to FEEKI Flips, the most dumbed down real estate channel on all of YouTube, because if I can make money doing this, then so can you. We're here today at our 4-unit building in downtown Reno. Last time you guys saw this one was our second ever episode, and I think we had just sold it. I can't remember last time if we were gonna hold or flip, but we decided to hold it for the time being. A couple of the units are done. Exteriors just got some work done too, so we'll go ahead and do a walkthrough of a couple of the units, and then towards the end of the video, I'll tell you exactly how we're in this building for absolutely no money down. We're staying here for free too. So let's go check out this first unit. So this is the unit that we showed you guys last time, and actually as the business is growing, you know, we have mixed use zoning down here, so we're actually permitted to run a business out of this location as well. With a couple of employees now, we decided to stop working out of Wes's house, and we actually occupy this unit as our office now, so come check it out. So it's super small, it's like 400 square feet. But it works really well for an office. For us, you know, we just have basically Wes's station, Steve's station, my station, and then our new hire, Jordan, is in there. And then we got the kitchen redone, got the bathroom redone. When we grow even more, we can probably fit, you know, one more person in here at that open station there. Once we grow more than that, we'll move out of here into an actual office space probably, and then turn this back into a residential unit. So you guys remember from the first episode that this is like the living room area, that was the small bedroom. This place was covered in personal property that the tenant or the tenant's family left behind. It looks awesome now, it's super bright. It's a great location right here in downtown, so if we meet with some of our investors or whoever, you know, we can just jet from here. There's tons of restaurants around here, so it's a super convenient location. So yeah, this kitchen is very, very small, but it's perfect for this unit and for an office, really. You know, this is a great space. It would be a little small to live in here, but it's nice for us just for the office, because we're not really doing too much cooking. There's not a whole lot of countertop space, but I just bring my lunch with me, microwave it, and it's good to go. So yeah, we did all new cabinets in here. Plumbing stayed the same, but yeah, countertops, appliances, all that stuff. It's looking good. It'll be a nice unit, super good location for, you know, just a single person or something that wants to live close to downtown, pretty close to Midtown too. Good central location there. So this is Jordan, she's our new hire. We hired her to be kind of the executive assistant, help me out with some calls and some follow-up, and then just running around for property checks and that type of stuff. We just had a new lead come in. I'm still training her up on like following up with the new leads and then continuing to follow up with them for the next, you know, few days after they come in. So we're gonna make a call right now. We've had a ton of questions before on like how do you talk to sellers and stuff like that, so we'll cut in a little bit from the call right here. What we're doing, basically I wrote a process for Jordan to follow. So it includes like information about what we're looking for on the first call. So when someone submits a lead through our website or leaves a voicemail or something, we're gonna call them right back, and then we're gonna try to get as much information about the property as possible. So a lot of it we can look up online, bedroom, bathroom, square footage, that stuff, but we need to know information about the condition, what their motivation is for selling, how much they want for it, all that stuff. So that's Jordan's new job, is to just do that first call, collect as much info as we can, and then I will call back and make them an offer, set an appointment, all that stuff. So I wrote her a process that includes information about that, and then also like a call script to follow. It's tough for me to train her because this is like the first time I've had to actually train someone, and I don't use a script because I've made the call so many times. All the calls are different, but they're all the same. At the same time, we're all looking for the same information. Sometimes they go way off into left field and you're talking about other shit, and then other times you can't get people to talk at all. I'd made the script for her to follow, and then just like the process includes like, you know, look up the info on the computer before you call, so you have this in front of them. This is kind of what to say. Also how to log it in our system after we're done with the call.
How many subscribers does FEEKI Flips have?
Like 500.
Get this to 10,000 subscribers and I'll make a call. That'll be worth it, right?
Yeah, definitely. Then, yeah, he filled out that form through the website. I got an email for it. I forwarded it to Jordan, and then I figured since we're gonna film today, we should just do it on camera. And about 95% he doesn't answer because we're filming. His name's Michael.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey Michael, this is Alex with Reno Area Home Buyers, getting back to you about the house here in Reno. Give me a call back when you have a few, just have a couple more questions for you. 775, thanks, have a good one. There you go, you didn't answer, so drop a comment if you want me to go make a video on just the call and talking to sellers and all that stuff, since we weren't able to do it right here. So that's about it for this unit. We got the call done, so let's head over to the other unit and then we'll show you guys the basement, how we have that set up. We're looking less and less like a crack house every day here. So we got landscaping started. This was like covered in weeds all over here. So they got all that stuff ripped out of there. I think we're gonna do wood chips throughout here and get it looking nice. We just got the place painted. There's some overspray from whenever they painted it last, so we gotta get that taken care of. But as far as what the white is looking like, all the trims, that's looking really good. We just got the roof done on both buildings, so that's looking good. So yeah, with that overspray taken care of and then some landscaping out here, it'll look like a fine building. So we still got some work to do over here as far as like getting these handrails fixed and some masonry work up here. Get this all legit before we get this unit rented. So yeah, this is obviously, it looks pretty close to the other unit as far as colors and finishes. Same thing, we just did a bunch of finishes in here. We ended up, when we bought this building, the original plan was to flip it. So we gave all the tenants like 4 months notice or something to leave. One of them actually offered to stay at market rents without us doing anything for the building. So we offered that to all the tenants that were here. The dude that lived in the unit that we used for the office actually died like as soon as we bought this place. So we started rehabbing that one. The people that were in here, they stayed for a couple months at full market, and then they wanted something bigger. So they moved out. So now we're rehabbing this unit. So yeah, it's looking good here, but same type of idea. You know, it's a really small, like I think it's 400 square feet or something. Living room out here, small bedroom here, bathroom, kitchen. It's downtown, it's an old building, but same idea, you know, we got the barn doors in here. So yeah, we did a bathroom remodel in here. Didn't really have to move anything around, but just did the finishes and got it looking a little bit updated. We don't have the before, never shot a video in this unit, I don't think, right? Right. Yeah, so we don't have the before, but I mean, it was pretty similar to that other unit. If you guys want to check out the second ever episode we dropped on this channel as far as finishes and stuff. So now it looks super modern, and once we get the kitchen done, it'll be good to go, good to rent. We have a couple different options with this unit. One of our options actually, which would be, Wes thought of this, a great idea, is to turn this into an Airbnb. Because the unit is so small, the location is great, you know, right here in downtown. It actually has its own parking spot. This would be perfect for an Airbnb for someone here for a week or something for business. It's like better than a hotel, but since the space is so small, it would be fine to live here for a week, but it would be kind of annoying to live here full time. That being said, like the short-term rental thing is now a totally different business line. So I think we're just, for the sake of our time and being strapped for time right now, we're probably just gonna throw a long-term tenant in here for the time being and then explore the Airbnb thing later on. All right, so we're down in the basement right underneath our office unit. So it's a pretty large basement, and when we bought this place, there was actually like a makeshift wall in here that was just 2x4s and drywall. And so this area here was walled off, and the old owners of this building would drive up from Arizona and they would actually stay down here. There was like mold on the drywall and shit. They would stay down here to like manage the building and collect rent and stuff, like total mom and pop owners. So we got that ripped out, and then obviously we've turned this into our YouTube space where we can shoot videos down here with a little bit of privacy, and it's always set up. You know, we got the cheap lights off of Amazon. We just turn them on, and then we can just start filming for the more sit-down educational videos, which is really nice. Got the ring light for TikToks and doing that shit. And then over here, we have some more storage area where we basically store nothing of value, just like signs, bandit signs, just little materials that we need now and then, like doorknobs and stuff like that. We also have a storage unit in town for some other materials, because, you know, for stuff that is heavy, you don't want to be going up and down the stairs to get it down here and stuff. So for now, it's kind of a mess. That's one of Jordan's tasks for this quarter, is to get everything organized down here, inventory taken of everything and all that. But it's nice to just have this on site, and when those guys have to go change locks on a new acquisition or something, just come down here, grab the lock set, and then take off. Back there, there's like some guts to the building, water heaters and furnaces and all that. And then actually, like, behind this wall, there's more basement, that's accessible through the other units. So there's the office unit, there's the one we just showed you guys over here, and then there's another unit in this building, a 2-bed unit, and they have their own basement access. So behind this wall, that's what that is. So at one point, I'm sure this was like a full open basement for the entire house, but now it's kind of cool that they have 2 beds plus the basement in that unit. I mean, they don't make them like this anymore. So to quickly recap the numbers on this deal, and then also how we're in this deal for no money down and how we're gonna stay here for free. We ended up buying this deal for $437,000. You guys can check that first episode on here. I went into detail about how we used the owner financing and then a private investor to come no money out of pocket to purchase this place. We've been rehabbing the building, you know, unit by unit as people move out. But now we're about ready to do a refinance on this place. So this area, this zoning, we have a full single family house right here for 1 unit with the basement, and then the 3 that we just went over here. So we're 4 units total here. We expect this place to appraise for about $850,000. We'll be able to pull out about $637,000 if we get a 75% loan to value refinance here. So we'll be able to pull out all of our money plus some, and then we'll have just a conventional mortgage on this place. Roughly the mortgage payment, once we do that, so the process is we're gonna get the refinance. They're gonna give us more money than we have in the place. So we'll pay off our debt and we'll be able to put some money in our pocket. And then we just have a mortgage payment of about $3,600 a month going forward. So now between the rents we get from this building and then the other 2 units, we'll get about $1,000, $1,200, that's 22, and then 1,400 here. So that's 3,600 total. So we're right at a break even for the rents we collect versus the mortgage payment that we have. No money out of pocket. We're actually putting money in our pocket once we refinance, and then the rents from the 3 units cover our mortgage payment, and we're able to occupy this office space for free. So it's a pretty sweet deal. We're bullish on Reno long term, so we'll just hold this thing for at least 10 years, see where the market's at. And then we have really favorable zoning here. The only downside is that the lot is not super huge, but you know, maybe depending on where prices are at in 10 years, we might be able to knock this place down and build, you know, 4 or 6 townhouses on this site. With time will tell. You know, as soon as we move out of this office and put another tenant in here, it'll cash flow positive for us to hold. And for the time being, we get to stay here for free. So that's pretty cool. That lady that was just walking by, I don't know what her deal is, but maybe I just overthink it, but she's like always just staring at me, it feels like. She lives at these apartments right over here, and like almost every day I just see her. She walks by super slow. Every time I'm outside, she's just staring at me like, what are you doing here? I don't know, just very, very awkward. And she was just like staring at us filming while she was walking by right here. Super weird. She was wearing a mask forever, so at least she finally took that off, but we'll have to talk to her, interview her sometime for the channel. All right, so that about wraps it up for this episode. Drop a comment down below if you have any questions about this deal or anything related to real estate investing so I can answer them on future Question of the Week episodes. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new here, all that generic YouTuber stuff. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.
No blue sky.
There we go. It's 7 p.m. leaving the office. We just shot that episode earlier today. See if I can, sorry, I'm holding stuff. You might see me. There she is. I'm telling you guys, always